The Lord be with you. And with your spirit. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Glory to you, Lord. Jesus said to the crowd, "No one who lights a lamp conceals it with a vessel or sets it under a bed. Rather, he places it on a lampstand so that those who enter may see the light. For there is nothing hidden that will not become visible, and nothing secret that will not be known and come to light. Take care then how you hear. To anyone who has, more will be given, and from the one who has not, even what he seems to have will be taken away." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
I was in a conversation with a buddy the other day, and somehow we come across the topic of our senses. And if we were to lose one sense, which of our human senses would you prefer to lose? You know, if I were to just have to lose one of those five senses, which would be the first one you give away? And I would say my hearing, right? I don't know why, but I guess I do know why. Because, I can close my eyes. If I don't want to see something, I can close my eyes. If I don't want to taste something, I can close my mouth. I can put clothes over my feeling. I can plug my nose. But my hearing, it's hard to stop hearing something. You can kind of plug your ears, but it's hard to muffle that. All right. Jesus says today, take care then how you hear. That's weird, but it's true. What we take in through our senses, it kind of bypasses reason and just goes to the heart. Whether it's our touch, taste, smell, sight, hearing, bam, straight to the heart. We don't get to filter it very well. All right, those other four senses you can kind of filter, but the hearing is tough. Now, whether that's my, take on which sense I'd like to lose or not means anything. The fact is, what we hear affects our heart. So our Lord says today, he says, beware, careful how you hear. And it is because we're trying to preserve maybe this gift of faith that he's given us. It's a gift of baptism, given this most precious gift of faith. And there's always something that's trying to weaken that. But there is things that try to strengthen it. Our senses are good. Here in the Mass, we use our senses to worship God and experience him. It's good. It can enkindle that flame, but it can also extinguish it. So our Lord's careful how you hear. So I think that's, great advice, because he follows it up with, hey, anyone who has, more will be given. And from the one who has not, even what he seems to have will be taken away. For the one who has the gift of faith, when he hears correctly things that nurture that faith, it blossoms, grows more. All right, to the one who, us who can be imprudent in what we hear, it can extinguish that faith. Right? And so what he seems to have, will even become less. All right, mysterious words of our Lord here. But I think that whole notion of take care then how you hear. Take care what you're listening to. Music, media, all this stuff. It can either enkindle and enrich our faith, or it can diminish it, extinguish it, things like that. So, in the context of our Lord's overarching gospel, we're called to be light of the world, all right? And that comes in a human way through our senses. We receive different things that either encourage our faith or diminish it. So we want to be cautious and prudent of what we take in through our senses and any other way as well. Does that nurture my faith or not? If so, great. If not, be cautious, to say the least. It affects us whether we know it or not. All right, all this is ordered so that we can become light of the world, that we as God's children, human persons, can continue to proclaim the gospel just by the manner of our life. Let our light shine, our Lord says. So may we be prudent in what we take in through our senses. May it enrich our faith and not diminish it.